Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about some really bullish news here with Bitcoin and crypto as a whole as it comes along with the bull run for 2025. So I do want to first start by asking you to stick around through this entire video so that you don't miss out on any of the great news here with Bitcoin and crypto as a whole. And if you aren't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and liking this video. It really does help out the channel and allow us to continue bringing news about all things crypto to you here on YouTube for free. So thank you so much for doing that, and let's get into the video. So as always, I do like to start off here on CoinMarketCap, just taking a quick look at crypto as a whole and taking a look at where things are at the time of recording. So right now it is December 15th, almost the end of the year, and crypto is up overall about 3.26% today to a total market cap of $3.73 trillion. Now that's awesome to see. There's a few new coins here in the trending coins, but of course among those are Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Very popular coins, of course, Bitcoin being the number one coin, currently priced at $105,000, just over a little bit, again up about 3.28%, almost the same as the overall market, which is up about 5.5% this week. Now again, following very closely behind Ethereum, just under that $4,000 mark, up almost 3% today, and just over 1% this week. Scrolling down a little further, Dogecoin's had a little bit of a slower start. They're still down about 10.24% this week, but just above that 41-cent mark again, so I think that's another good one to keep an eye on. Now, you may be thinking, it's awesome to see all of these other cryptos going up, but we're here to talk about Bitcoin. What is going on with Bitcoin? What is going on, and where is the price going? Now, recently, in the last few weeks, Bitcoin has fallen down from its all-time high. Now, with that being said, it's currently at, or very near, an all-time high. Earlier today, it looks like it was up around 106,000, but, just about $1,000 off of that all-time high. Now, that's awesome to see, but we did see a little bit of a pullback earlier this month. What does that mean for Bitcoin? Now, I do want to say I wouldn't be too concerned here when we saw that little bit of a dip. So if we take a look at the previous bull market, which I'll set the range here from the beginning of 2020 all the way up to about halfway through 2022. So as you can see here, Bitcoin's third halving happened where it went from 12.5 Bitcoins per block to 6.25 Bitcoins. And that was on May 10th of 2020. So if we fast forward here about 1 year later after that Bitcoin halving, or I'm sorry, not quite a year, but towards like the time that we are at right now, because Bitcoin halved earlier this year. If we quickly slide our thing over just to see when Bitcoin halved, if we scroll down here, fourth halving happened on April 19th. So about a month earlier than the 2021. But nothing too crazy. So if we take a quick look here at roughly December 16th, one day further along in the year, Bitcoin had just gotten back above the all-time high from the 2017-2018 bull run. So essentially, between the halving and where we are currently right now in the same time frame as this year, Bitcoin only just broke its all-time high. Now, with that being said, Bitcoin has currently broken several all-time highs and is significantly higher above that $64,000 to $65,000 all-time high that we saw during this bull run in 2021. So, continuing on here, we can see that Bitcoin hit a top of the, kind of all-time high here in April of 2021. So that was roughly a year, almost a year, I think it was about 11 months off of the Bitcoin halving from 2020. So almost a year later, Bitcoin hits that $61,529 mark. Now, what's really interesting about this is, yes, Bitcoin hits $61,529, but then it very quickly drops back off. So between April and October here, Bitcoin was lower than that 61,000 at a absolute low around $31,841. So it lost almost half its value between just April and the middle of July. Now, what can we say about this now? Right here in 2024, we are right about the end of the year. Now, my prediction based off of these charts is that Bitcoin's going to continue climbing as we continue into 2025 until about that 1 year mark after the Bitcoin halving, which would be right around May and June of 2025. So what that means for us right now is we have a potential 6 to 7 months of gains in Bitcoin and a lot of other cryptos as well, because most of the market does follow fairly similar to what Bitcoin's doing. And from there, we may have a little bit of a pullback, so that would be the time to either sell off or continue purchasing and buying back into Bitcoin with some of the profits, or just holding on money that you've set on the side. Now, what's really interesting about this is if we look at the absolute all-time high for Bitcoin during the 2021 bull run, $64,158. If you notice here, the date that this happened on was November 12th of 2021. So interestingly enough, that was a year and a half after the Bitcoin halving. So even though Bitcoin got down to a 31,000, I think? Yeah, 32,000 almost. It gained all of that back by November, and then it really started to drop off and go into the bear market. So not only do I think we still have 6-7 months of gains here before we hit a really good peak and then may start to see a pretty serious pullback, we then still have the potential to see it jump all the way back up to that all-time high and maybe just break through it a little bit and set a new one before really moving in to that bear market. And again, applying the same timeline in terms of the months after Bitcoin's halving, this probably won't fully happen for another year. So a lot of people think that, yeah, Bitcoin is $105,000. Well, maybe I missed the time to buy in. Faucets don't work as well, mining doesn't work as well. Whatever you might be thinking, there is still time. If you are using faucets right now, the crypto you are claiming should continue to go up in value as we see the bull run continue. We are still very early on in the bull run, which is awesome news if you haven't purchased yet. Yeah, you're not going to get the Bitcoin, that you would have gotten if you purchased back when it was $60,000 or $30,000, but that's okay. There's still time. So I'm curious to know what you think is going to be the top for Bitcoin. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know where you think it's going. Are we going to see a $250,000 Bitcoin, a $500,000 Bitcoin, or maybe even that $1 million mark during this bull cycle? I'm curious to know your thoughts, so leave that comment down below. And if you liked this video, please make sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to Bitcoin Tips to stay up to date on all things crypto. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.